Yo, 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 yo. Let's talk sports, y'all, man. We in the building. We in the building, man. Yes, this is AK the Apostle. Yes, I'm also part of Team Lonely Child Boxing, man. But let me let y'all know what's going on right now, man. What we doing now is this, because I don't want the people on my page, because this page normally is used for music. But I want to let you know we starting another podcast. It's called Let's Talk Sports, y'all. It probably won't be the permanent name, but for now we're going to go with that. Also, want to let everybody know what's going on out here. What you see from us right now is this, man. It's a lot of brothers out here, especially my guys over at Team Lonely Child. We building out here. It's just a bunch of, you know, positive brothers coming together, and we all have a common love for sports, boxing, and all sports. Shout out to all those that's building out there, because what we doing is we're gonna keep supporting one another in all that we do. You know what I mean? Because the end goal is this. No, I'm not putting business before the ministries or nothing like that, because what we do is this now. We're going to be able to go back out into the streets. We're going to go out there and do the things we normally do, but now we got a different purpose. Now we'll probably be able to offer people jobs, show people how to build their own business, put them in the network so they can help, build. Shout out to the Down the Road boys. Shout out to my man, Young Willow and Future First. Shout out to my man Preem, my man Joey, and his son out there doing their thing. So with that started, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this show. Let's start sports, y'all. Let me introduce my man over there, Mr. Lights Out Harvey.
What it do, baby? Welcome to a new podcast. I'm trying to support my brother and what he's doing. We growing the brand. He said he wanted to come back to the table so everybody can be equated, and I'm going to support that. We're going to have to work on the numbers, though. We're going to figure it out. I'm down for the ride with AKA the Apostle, and I am the engineer and host of this show. Follow me on Harvey4172 on Instagram, and also Holding the Wall Podcast on Facebook. Yeah.
Got my man Ghost 911 over there, man. Talk to the people. Seriously? Seriously? All right, man. Moving on, man. Mr. AKA before his time, man. Speak to the people.
What's up, y'all? Let's talk sports, man. We're about to get into it. We got some hot topics today. Let's get it.
All right, man. I'm in a room full of Redskins. Or should I say the Red Tails, the Warriors, the Chicken Hawks.
Yeah.
The who you want to be.
I saved my voice for this, baby. Yeah, I saved my introduction for this. Of course, you know he's a Dallas fan. Of course.
That's not the topic right now.
Yeah, of course. You heard all the bass in his voice when he talked about the Redskins. No matter what,
are we even allowed to say that anymore?
What?
Redskins? Are they still? They don't even have the logo up no more.
Hey, listen,
they took it off some of the websites.
No matter what we gonna be, we gonna be better than last year. I'm a real fan. I'm not gonna say we going to the Super Bowl. Oh, but something came out today saying we got the top 3 defense in the NFL.
Paper.
They said Pittsburgh.
Paper.
No. They said Pittsburgh,
paper,
Philly,
paper,
Redskins.
They talking about paper.
Here we go.
Yeah,
here we go.
Because they wasn't their top defense last year.
Who do you like?
I mean, I'm a Redskins, but I'm a sports realist.
Hey, but
they wasn't the top defense last year.
They talk about, of course. I mean, with the add-on. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Paper.
So you can say paper.
Yeah, paper.
But we listen. We going. Hey, we got this on record. Top 5.
I agree.
Top
5.
Okay,
top 5.
I believe that they can do it.
You believe that?
I believe they can do it.
Okay,
I do. I believe they can do it.
What that got to do with whether or not you're gonna be the Chicken Hawks, the Warriors? What that got to do with it? What name do you want your name to be?
I know one thing. I know one thing.
Because right now you top 5 in sexual misconduct.
You being a Cowboys fan, it would be real embarrassing if y'all lost to the Chicken Hawks.
To the Chicken Hawks. The Red Hawks.
The Red Tails.
The Red Tails.
The Warriors.
Yeah,
y'all
lose. But, hey, listen. I hope they call us the Red Wolves. Man, I've been looking at these prototype jerseys and the whole thing about calling FedEx Field the den. Hey, I'm with the Red Wolves.
If that's the case, then the fans got to come with it.
The Red Wolves?
Yeah.
The Red Wolves.
Red
That's what you want? Red Wolves?
Yeah.
Red Wolves.
Yeah.
Red Wolves.
It don't matter to me as long as
Now,
they
listen,
are
we're
respectable.
gonna get back. Hold on, we're gonna get back to that top 5 stuff you talking about.
Hey,
We're
but
gonna
listen,
address all that.
as a
But
Dallas
right now,
fan, you gotta stop with 2 Redskins fans or team formerly known as Redskins fans are talking. We don't need you to, you know what I'm saying, be cut in like that. We need you to raise your hand.
Lay back for a minute.
Okay. All right. So raise your hand if you want to talk.
hey, man,
Cowgirls get no love here.
Listen. No, hold on. There will be. Let me say this right now. There will be none of. Listen, there will be none of that. There will be none of that on this show. Won't be no cowgirls calling. None of that. Won't be none of that. We're gonna be respectful to each team. It's not my fault your team got to change its name. And speaking of that, why we on your team? and listen, and it's not my fault your team got this sexual misconduct thing going on. So let's go ahead and dive into that. Let's go ahead and dive into that right now. Now the problem with that is, listen, what's the problem with all that is this? We all know pretty much every team probably got the same situation.
Yeah,
all teams, and probably that's what's probably going to save y'all, because right now the rest of the league got to do their cover up to make sure that all these stories don't get out, because pretty much every last one of these franchises got the same.
Hey,
pretty much we're the fall guy. We're the fall guy right now.
Hey, listen, don't nobody remember the first. They remember the last. So the last team that come out, we in the clip.
We're the fall guy when it comes to this sexual misconduct. We'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, because it's pretty much going around the league everywhere. And so
yeah.
Hey, they lucky that somebody they lucky black and gold not in here.
Black and gold? Black and gold what?
Pittsburgh.
What about
him?
That QB at the helm, he's a spokesman for.
Oh yeah, he's not my number 7.
I ain't say a thing. I ain't want to say a thing. He got like 1, 2.
All right, so before we go to the next topic, right? Before we go to the next topic, let's talk about this whole we need to be worried about because you should have a top 5 defense and all that. Listen, I'm going to say this now. I'm going to give you a front 4. Your front 4, maybe they'll be top 5. I'm not sold on your secondary at all.
Right now, I was telling Brian.
I'm not sold on your secondary at all, and your linebackers. So for you to be a complete top 5 defense, you got to show me that.
So let me educate this Cowboy fan, please. The top 4 has so much depth that is crazy scary. Like it's crazy. The top 4, the front 4.
Yeah.
We'll put all the D.
I just gave them their roses.
Hold on. The linebackers. Y'all forgot we got Reuben Foster, right?
Who ain't played in how long?
It don't matter. He's still young.
Yeah. And he just like, and y'all man, look, your man came off that terrible injury. So why can't Reuben Foster come? Your man that came from Notre Dame.
Well, hold on. Let me say it.
They got the veteran. Buster, what's his name? Davis, that played in the Carolina system.
And hold on. Look, wait a minute. They just not announced today that they ain't doing preseason at all. They're going straight into the season. So that's going to throw a lot. That's going to throw a lot of people off.
Yeah, a lot of the rookies and
we're gonna get the
undrafted free agents. They might not get no spots. They're gonna have to work hard in practice.
Hold on. Somebody said something, bro. Linebacker. Yeah. Who's your linebacker core? Name your linebacker.
I just said it.
No. Somebody just said to me, other than Reuben Foster. Say somebody that's gonna be.
I just said Davis from Carolina.
Thomas Davis.
Yeah.
Y'all just got him?
Yeah. Okay. You didn't know?
Did he get suspended last year for drugs or something?
It don't matter. He's still a legitimate veteran. He still can play.
Y'all doing that again?
I mean, can he not?
No.
I'm asking you. It ain't about doing it again. Can he not play?
Let me ask you something though.
Can he not play?
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Why we?
I'm not disrespecting. No disrespect. Let me ask you a question.
Here we go.
Name a team that has been hard. I mean, the worst place for free agents and older players to go.
He's coming into a system that he knows and a coach that he's already played with. Mm-hmm. So he already knows what to do.
Hold on. I'm responding to people that what I'm saying. Listen, Sweat is on the front line. I gave you your blessings.
Why you keep?
I'm reacting.
Hold on. Let's jump into the secondary. Landon Collins is
solid. He don't believe in him.
The 2 corners, they brought Fuller back, and they was high on Fuller. They never really was supposed to let Fuller go to Kansas City, but they ended up letting him go. He's young, he's good. Who else? They got Darby. Darby's solid. I ain't about to, he's solid. He's solid. He can make some stops.
Darby.
And then
did you just say Darby?
I'm not saying that he's great or nothing. I'm just saying he's solid.
So not your question.
Solid.
Oh. So he
was hometown guy. He's solid.
Was he burnt? No disrespect. Was he not getting Bobby Fried out Philadelphia last
year? I mean, everybody don't got no Ramsey. Everybody don't got no top corner. I mean, everybody. A lot of people get burnt, but he's still solid. And then motivation of coming home, being a hometown guy, he gonna play good.
Yeah, bro.
Since when has that been a motivation for anybody to come back here? Stop that.
It worked for Vernon a little bit.
Hey, watch this.
It worked for Vernon.
Because Vernon had already been around. Vernon had a Super Bowl already.
But listen, hold on. But watch this. Listen. Everybody keep, and I don't want to say this, you gonna laugh at me, but we got a safety, right? Came from Penn State. Run a 4.4, 4.3. He ran a 4.3. Troy Apke. Nice. White boy. Nice. He was hurt last year. When he got in, he did his thing. Watch. All right. Okay.
I don't really know about him. I know about the other guy that came from Pittsburgh. That he's a hometown guy.
Yeah, he came from Maryland.
Yeah, he came from Pittsburgh.
I know he
might end up starting.
Listen. So listen. Listen.
Troy,
no shade.
Watch what Troy do.
No shade. I'm gonna say this one more time. I'm sold on your front four. Your front four.
Hey, John Bostic.
Can I finish? I'm sold on your front four as a core and everything you got. Y'all deep on the front end. I'm sold on that. I am not sold on your back end, and I'm iffy with your linebackers. Y'all can say these names, but they have not been on the field with you yet.
All right.
So
okay,
I get Reuben Foster. Hold on. I get Davis. I get Reuben Foster, but they ain't been on the field. But the other guys, your whole backcourt, I've seen them on the field before. I'm not sold on Fuller. I'm not sold on Fuller. I'm not sold on Darby.
Okay.
Orlando Collins.
Why you not sold on Fuller? Fuller was doing good when he was here on the first time. They just let him go.
They traded him. He was involved in a trade.
Yeah, I'm saying. So
you didn't let him go. He just got traded.
Well, he left the team.
He was part of a
he left the team. They shouldn't have let him go.
I mean, that was part of the Alex Smith trade. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the Alex Smith trade. I'm not saying, listen what I'm saying to you. For you to say, oh, this is going to be one of the best top 5 defenses in the league.
We said we're speculating that it's going to be top 5. Off of paper wise and what they got coming, we think they're going to be top 5. Now they might not be, but we do. I at least say top 10.
Top 10.
I'm at least give them that.
Okay.
I'm at least give them that.
That's not a problem.
All right.
That's not a problem.
Where are you going to be, mister?
In my defense?
Yes.
We're not talking about my defense today. Yeah. That's not part of the topic.
Well, we need to make that a topic.
But what's about to be a topic is my starting running back feels he's been disrespected by the media, especially ESPN and those like that who keep saying my man is not top 5 and may not be top 10. That's blasphemous for step one. That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous. Here's my issue I'm gonna tell you what my issue is when they talk about Zeke. Because I don't even like talking about Zeke. But this is my issue when they do talk about Zeke. Everybody you bring up for years, this person, first it was Le'Veon Bell was better than him. David Johnson was supposed to be better than him. Alvin Kamara was supposed to be better than him. Todd Gurley's supposed to be better than him. Derrick Henry's supposed to be better than him. Every time y'all name somebody, right, they have that one good year, and then a year from there.
Why you say y'all?
I'm just saying what the media say, okay. And the haters. And the haters.
Okay.
The only name that and the haters. The only name that's been consistent. Oh, they said Saquon Barkley was better than him too. Every time they said Saquon Barkley better than him. They legitimately tried to go on a show and say my man wasn't top 5 or top 10, even though out of everybody we named, he the only one that got rushing titles. He the only one that's in the top and rushing every single year, either 1, 2, or 3. But these guys are so much better than him. Let me say this again. All these scat backs, the ones that go out there and they catching passes, they going down the field, they're doing all this. Yeah, that's great. But when they face a team with a good secondary, a good defense, and they stop that, and them running backs got to be bell cows, they can't do it.
Hold on, let me
all right, so go ahead.
So one scat back, you can't say nothing about Christian McCaffrey. That dude is he's not from
I think he's
planet.
better than Zeke. Because he do more.
Off 1 year?
He
Off
do
1
more.
year?
He didn't do it just 1 year. Go ahead and look at the stats.
Yeah.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
I can pull it up.
We did it.
I can pull it up.
We did it last night.
He did 3 years.
Yeah.
All right.
And he only got 1,000
In
yards.
2 years, he got 1,000 yards twice.
Okay.
And he got 1,000 yards this year and receiving as well.
That's right.
On top of
that's his best
rushing.
year. And that's his best year.
He almost got it the year before. He got 1,000 yards in rushing and got like 800 or 900 in receiving.
Let's test that, buddy. Let's test that. I know he did it both last year.
That dude's special, cousin.
He had 400 yards rushing his rookie year. What are you talking about?
And he catching 100 balls 2 years in a row out of the backfield. 107 the year in 2018, 116 last year.
Okay.
And he caught 80 balls his rookie year.
Okay. All right.
15 rushing touchdowns, and I think he had about 8 or 9 receiving last year. So to me, he's doing more than Zeke.
Let me ask you a question.
And they count on him more.
Let me ask you a question. Now, if me and you both got 2,000 yards, right? Total offense, right? Except for I got 14, 15, 1,600 yards rushing and 500 yards passing or 400 yards passing.
Bruh, but you can't.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah, you can't coach against no. Yeah, you are.
It's not It's not my fault. You can't do it in the trenches, and I can't.
All right, hold on. So let's stick to the topic. Do I believe what they saying about Zeke is true? No, I don't. I think Zeke is one of the top backs in the league, and he should get that respect because he is. Me personally, I just think Christian McCaffrey might be better, and I wasn't a Christian McCaffrey fan going in. I wasn't. And he kind of fooled me.
Okay. Your rookie year, not taking up for Christian McCaffrey because I think he's special. He should have got all the accolades he getting. He had the best season last year. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. But your rookie year, you put up 400 yards rushing. I put up 16.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Okay.
And I respect Zeke for that. That's what I'm saying. Zeke is the top back.
Hey, listen.
So they're wrong for disrespecting him. He should get his
he only
respect.
touched the ball 117 times his rookie year. You see, when they start doubling, that's when he broke 1,000.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do if your team didn't give you that?
Matter of fact, this takes us to the next topic. Let's talk about that. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to get in.
Okay, so we done with Zeke. Let's talk about that.
Zeke. Because Zeke is the most best thing going for y'all outside of all the other skill players that's good. The problem in y'all organization with y'all team is the quarterback.
Okay.
So let's get to that.
I'll let y'all start that. Y'all start off with that. I'm gonna let y'all start that off. Go ahead.
Man.
That contract situation.
Talk about it.
Dak has been delusional through this whole thing dealing with his contract.
What? Go ahead.
He's been delusional. I do think he should get paid, but what he's asking for, he's not worth it. What he asked for? What time he was asking for? Like 30 mil? 30-something mil?
He getting that for he just got 30.
Yeah, on the tag he is, but he wants the long-term deal. And to be honest with you, I think Jerry don't really believe in that because with the talent Dallas already have, why are you not making the playoffs?
What?
Like why you get and then when you do get into the playoff, how you get out the playoffs with this squad?
We've been talking about this. Somebody said Dallas.
They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Hold on. Somebody said Dallas is the most underachieved team in the last 20 years.
They are, because they've been one of the most talented teams.
Hey, listen, talented. Hold on, listen. Revenue, owner, stadium, fans. You done heard it from him. Like, oh my God.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna hold on. We're not gonna do this topic right now.
Why?
Because he's not gonna let it go where it needs to go.
Go where? It's no excuse behind this. Why are they underachieving?
First of all, it's coming from Redskins fans.
No. This is an even table right here. We speaking truth. We speaking truth.
But see, if we call y'all for y'all stuff, and we call y'all out,
but we're not the most underachieved because it's not no expectation every year.
How we underachieve?
It's not no expectation every year.
when did we have a last superstar we had died?
Hey, but hold on. But listen,
got killed. The last superstar we had.
Hold on. Listen, and
Since
not only
then,
that,
so y'all had no talent.
And not only
Let
that,
the man talk.
Not only that, we had no expectation.
Every team in the league got some type of mega game-changing superstar. If you playing Madden, they call them X Factors. The Redskins don't have an X Factor.
So you haven't had no talent in the last how many years?
Did he not hear me? We don't have an X Factor. It's a difference between talent and an X Factor.
Okay, we're going to slow this down. Because I'm going to break y'all down.
Nah.
Because his excuse for everything is your ownership messed up everything.
Hold on.
Let me finish. You're not going to do that.
That's not an excuse. That's the facts.
So he's going to say, if I come to y'all and say, well, y'all had this coach, and this coach, he's going to say the ownership messed that up. Because you had better coaches. You had better coaches.
Listen. Hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something.
You can kind of say that because of what they did after they left. So you could say that.
But check this out. Check this out. As you see, and as people say, and as you see what's unfolding right now. Hold on.
Calm down. Just breathe.
Hold on.
Nobody going to interrupt you. Calm down. Breathe.
Our owner, starts from ownership.
Bruh.
Our owner, our manager,
GM,
we had GM. They were bad, and they were on the field not letting our coaches shine. That's why there was so much turmoil in the organization. Now you see this new guy we got at the helm came in and revamped everything. Everybody gone.
Time out, Ghost. And you could tell that what he's saying is true. Look at everything that unfolded about him, what was going on within the organization now. Wow. Okay. While Daniel Snyder and Bruce Allen was all there, all of this was going on.
All of this.
Okay, let's get back to the topic for a minute. We'll address that other stuff later. Let's get back to this. For you women, Dak been in the league 4 years, right? He had 2 years we went to playoffs, 2 years he didn't. 2 years he won the division, right? And the year both times we went to the playoffs, we went to the divisional round. We came one game from the championship game. We didn't get knocked out in the first round not one time. I don't know where you got that from. But listen.
You sure about that?
Positive. He won the division as a rookie. Then he won it his third year. Last year was, if you want to say out of all the years he's been out there, the year he underachieved.
Yeah, the only reason why y'all made it to the division because y'all that rookie year, they got a first round bye.
Still.
Yeah, they got eliminated.
Hey, but he had his
in Dallas. First game.
What was you?
First game.
What was you?
First game. No, let's not get into this. We talking about Dak, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So he was a rookie, right?
It doesn't matter.
Was he a rookie?
It doesn't matter. The team that they had and their home field advantage, they should have won the game.
We should have won.
The most underachieved
wasn't supposed to.
Team.
They quacked. They choked.
How they choke? Who choked?
Dallas.
How did we choke?
I mean, y'all didn't win the game.
No, we didn't. So that guy the team we played was chopped liver?
Huh? I didn't say that. It doesn't matter. Y'all had home field advantage. Y'all had every motivation to win this game.
So let me ask you something. Okay, let me ask you a question. That particular season right there, right? Did we overachieve or underachieve? Because at the beginning of that particular year, we were picked to go 6-10, but won the division.
In that season, y'all overachieved.
All right.
But it wasn't Dak.
It wasn't Dak that what?
That did that.
Dak did what?
Got y'all that far.
He played his part.
It wasn't Dak. It was who we was just talking about in the last topic, Zeke. You take Zeke away, y'all don't even make the playoffs. That's how important Zeke is. If you take Zeke, all right, so let's look at Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck came into the league. They never put a running back behind in the backfield to help Andrew Luck and gave him the responsibility to carry that team, and look where he at now. Dak got put in an excellent situation where he got a workhorse that he had no pressure. He could just turn around, hand the ball off, and let that workhorse help him.
And not only that, he had Mr. Reliable, that tight end sitting right there.
That too.
Huh? Don't you dare frown.
Romo's best friend.
He had that old man right there, Mr. Reliable.
You do know the second time he won the division, Jason Witten went in the league, right?
We said rookie. We talk about rookie year.
We talking about the rookie
year.
Rookie season. I feel like they did it all because of Zeke. It was Zeke.
Hold on.
Hey, let me jump out here.
Wait a minute.
I ain't saying nothing about 30 minutes.
Give me 1 minute. Let me respond to one thing. Because somebody on here talking about false. They were predicted to win the division before Romo got hurt in Dak's rookie season. The year before Dak's rookie season, we went 4-12. Like, who is that, bro?
Yeah.
The year before.
Tell him, man.
Please.
I'm
just gonna say y'all guys make a Romo. Zach sound like a 2.0 Romo, basically.
Nah, but listen, somebody said false. They were predicted to win the division before Romo got hurt. The year before Dak rookie season, we went 4-12. What are they talking about?
They still was predicting them to win the division because of the talent. They loaded.
To all the listeners out there,
they're loaded.
The Dallas Cowboys are the biggest underachievers in the last 20 years.
Their team is loaded. They had no business going 8-8 last year.
I'm gonna say this again. If you're a Redskin fan, your opinion does not count.
Oh my God,
man!
It's
the facts. Listen, let's again,
bro. We've been the best big brother to you. You get to hide behind us.
Revenue, owner, stadium, fans, talent. The most underachieved team in the NFL.
Yep.
Name the Pro Bowlers on my defense. Name the Pro Bowlers on my defense.
Here you go.
Name the Pro Bowlers on my defense.
That's another topic.
Exactly.
Flip the page.
Exactly.
Flip the page. I feel good. Thank you.
What's the next topic, man? What's the next topic on that meter, man?
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Is this his last season with the Pack? And if he struggles, does he get bench? That is crazy. That is crazy. If they bench him and disrespect that man like that, that would be crazy. They already did him dirty in the draft. They did him dirty. Like, how do you? They just went to the NFC Championship game, one game away from the Super Bowl, and the only reason why they couldn't win that game, they didn't have enough weapons to even compete with the 49ers. So why in the draft you don't go get no weapons when they were right there for you to get? CeeDee Lamb was right there. There's no excuse for you to let Dallas get him.
Go ahead, Harvey. What you got on this?
Hey,
Havo.
I mean, I like A-Rod, man, but he just broke up with his old lady, so I don't know what to put it, because I mean he has been underperforming lately. Like Green Bay just ain't been like they've been controlling the North, but it's just like still though. I mean, beat Minnesota and stuff like they haven't been predicted to be in the Super Bowl in a minute. So I mean, it is what it is. I think he's still a viable quarterback.
Listen. I see what people saying. Somebody say he went 13-3 and he had no weapons, but this is the thing. It's more to it than just football with him. It's more reports coming out saying that people just are tired of him, his attitude, his demeanor, the way he treat people. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with them. It's not. We all see that he can still play the game, but they're tired of him.
All right, that's a different topic. That's a different topic.
See, I mean, and they are drafting for the future. So the thing is this. If this year all of a sudden Father Time shows up and he shows some type of slippage, do they go with the future? Are they trying to usher him out the door? What do you think?
The decision by getting a quarterback looks like that's what they're trying to do. But
they still could win with him.
Win with him. I mean, they
go anywhere else. He's gonna get more than Cam got for re-signing wherever he go. Because I mean, he still got the arm, man, and he's a clutch quarterback.
Yeah. He's gonna retire Green Bay Packers.
I don't think he just fell all. It's just the lack of offensive talent. He don't have no real running back. He don't have the Jody Nelsons and all of that no more. He just got Devontae Adams.
But he never had a running back that since Ahman Green.
He had a running back last year.
No, that guy.
Aaron Jones was decent.
He's decent.
God.
He's decent.
He was a serviceable back.
No, he's decent. He's decent.
He's not a bad back.
But shouldn't the elite quarterback have somebody like Dak, like has a Zeke? Shouldn't he have everything that come back to Dak?
I do everything I go back to the Dak.
I mean, that's his security blanket. When Dak plays, sorry. Hey, I'm giving this 8. I don't need to. Hey, take this pressure off my back.
Hey, guess what? They don't never have to plan against their running game. They never had to plan.
That dude Aaron Jones put up a solid year.
He did, but they still need more weapons. You got a lot of teams that got 2 wide receivers that you got to deal with and a tight end.
Yeah, and a slot receiver, all that.
Yeah, so like he just need more weapons. And then I don't new coach, so he had to adjust to him. Mm-hmm. But they still went 13-3 with all of this. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. In the draft, they messed up. They should have got that boy some talent, and I just don't think. I think Aaron Rodgers, with the team that they got and where did they ended at last year, they should have done more for him to set him up for this year so he can make a real push for the Super Bowl. And if he struggles, I don't think you bench him. I don't think you bench him.
Listen, let's here's the thing. We all know common sense say he can still play. Common sense say everything y'all saying. But they're not using their common sense up in that box. Mm-hmm. But while we're on quarterbacks, let's get to this particular topic. Who's the man, Charlotte? Who is the best quarterback in the land?
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Who's the best quarterback in the land, baby? Who's the man? Say his name. Say his name.
Who?
Say his name. Don't sugarcoat it. Say his name.
Okay, well, and since everybody hesitated, I'm gonna jump out here and say Tavares Jackson. That's who I'm gonna go with. Tavares Jackson. What name? I said Tavares. I meant to say the other guy.
Hey, listen.
Boy, Baltimore.
You mean Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson?
Tavares.
Hey, bro.
He said Tavares to play for the Seahawks.
Hey, Charlie, we about to tape you up and put you in a private room. It's Lamar Jackson. What are you talking about? My man said Tavares.
Lamar Jackson.
Come on, you about to get us all put off the air, man.
So look, so as of last year, we got P. Holmes and Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. Since P. Holmes bought that thing home, he the best, and the organization believe it too. $500 million. Patrick Mahomes. He the man.
I mean, I don't even think it should be a debate that Patrick Mahomes is the guy.
As of last year, he the guy.
I don't know.
Because look, the playoffs, Super Bowl, $500 million.
I mean, all right, man.
No, you go.
Patrick Mahomes, brother. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what you need to see. I don't know what you want to see.
Everybody watching at home, they don't know what they talking about.
So it's not Patrick Mahomes.
It's not.
Oh, tell me who. Please, don't get put out.
I said the best quarterback in the league.
Hold on, AKA. Hold on. Before it's time, I said, as of last year, with stats and everything that went on,
he wasn't even the best. He was third.
How's that?
Listen, he got it. Hold on, bro.
You want to check?
The chip? No, listen. Hold on. The chip trumps anything.
That's true.
No. I want to hear what he got to say.
Anything. No.
Please. And stats don't work.
He won the chip because he got a loaded gun. He got weapons everywhere.
I believe that.
Now tell me, take them weapons off. Can Pat Mahomes still do it like that? I don't know. So I'm going to go with a guy that I seen do it with weapons and without it.
Tom.
Russell Wilson has been the best quarterback in football.
Hey,
I mean, since he damn near came in the league. Since he damn near came in the league. Ain't the resume ain't none of them quarterbacks you about to speak of. Resume.
Hey, look over to him. Look over to Posse.
That's not true.
Whose resume tops is? Whose resume tops is?
That was my argument. Russell Wilson. That's my argument.
But tell me a quarterback that resume tops Russell.
Resume
outside of Tom Brady. Resume outside of Tom Brady.
What do you say when you say resume? Are we talking stats?
I'm just talking about resume from the time he came in the league until now.
Hey,
since he's been in the league like 8 or 9 years, he has been to the playoffs every year except for 1 year. The first 4 years, he stole the smack. 3rd round draft pick, stole the spot it was for Matt Flynn that got the contract when Aaron Rodgers was hurt. Yeah. He stole his spot, took him to the divisional round playoffs, got eliminated. The next year, he took him and won a Super Bowl. The 3rd year, he went back to the Super Bowl, lost on a flukeness, and then took them back to the divisional or the NFC championship game the next year.
But listen,
that's in the first 4 years.
You're forgetting something. Hold on.
That's in the first 4 years.
You're forgetting one super fact about this Super Bowl, buddy, and all the
the defense,
the Legion of Boom.
Can he help that?
The Legion of Boom.
Can he help that? He can't help that.
Can I ask you something though?
He can't help that.
How hard is your job,
bruh?
Wait a minute. Let me use what you said.
He can't help that.
Let me use what you said about Dak against you. How hard is your job? Let me finish. How hard is your job when you got a defense that's holding people to 14 points a game and you got a beast in the backfield? How hard is that?
Can he help that? I'm talking about what my eyes see in them games. He still won some of them games. He still made crucial plays. All right, time out. The rookie season against Atlanta in the divisional round in this biggest stage, they were down 28-something to 3.
It was down 27-7.
27-7.
Yeah.
He brought them back, not the Boom. He did.
Okay.
And the Boom gave up the touchdown. Gave up the field goal at the end. He had games like that in his 4 years that everybody don't even account for because the Boom was so great.
I would like to say,
but for most of hold on, for majority of the time the Legion of Boom was together, right? Did they or did they not hold teams in the teams?
They did, exactly. But can he help that? You had a killer in the backfield. I'm talking about
you had a Zeke in the backfield, right?
Hear me out.
Did he have a Zeke?
Yeah,
he had a Zeke.
Listen
right?
to me.
So we had a running game and a defense.
Listen to me.
Say that.
He did.
He have a running game and a defense. Okay.
He did, but he still had game winners.
Hey, listen.
He had game winners where he had to bring his team back. All of that. Now let's talk about now without the Boom. Let's talk about now without the Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, it feels good to have before his time in here, my man, because I've been arguing this with the apostle for like a month now. I said Russell Wilson, and he said, "Am I crazy?"
Yes.
I'm being quiet.
Yes.
And hold on. This past year, in the first half of the season, he was the MVP. The only reason why he lost it, he played Lamar Jackson, lost in a one-on-one, and Lamar Jackson just kept killing.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he lost it. Pat Mahomes was actually third to them two in stats.
Can I ask you something? Guess what?
Hello.
Whoa. You know why? You forget Patrick Mahomes missed 6 games last year. Patrick Mahomes missed 6 games.
But
he didn't play.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But I'm just saying, don't forget about Russell. Russell Wilson is.
Russell Wilson got a 5,000-yard passing season with 50 touchdowns? Can I buy a vowel?
Bruh.
Dude, he got a 50 touchdowns.
Dude, Russell Wilson got a Tyreek Hill, a Sammy Watkins, Shady McCoy, Kelsey. Come on, he got track team on his team. He's supposed to. And he's throwing the ball 50 times a game. 50 times a game. You better have 5,000 yards, just like Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins had 4,000 yards because they were throwing the ball.
It's not 5.
They was throwing the ball 50 times a game.
It's not 5.
You saw Carlton. If I put you and we threw the ball 50 times a game, you better throw for 5,000 yards, man. You better throw for 5,000 yards.
Yes.
Somebody, hold on. Somebody said,
I feel so good.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me address this one thing. Let me say this one thing. All right, I'm going to address what somebody's saying. Okay, let me say this, right? Patrick Mahomes, right, in his first 2 seasons, this is facts. Patrick Mahomes in his first 2 seasons has put up more yards and touchdowns than any other quarterback in the history of the league.
Who cares? Where did he go?
Where did he
go?
He won a Super Bowl.
No, in the first 2 years, what did he do?
He went to the championship game his first year, won the Super Bowl in his second. He only been starting 2 years. He only been a starter for 2 years. What are you talking about? 2 years. It's all you got.
Hey, listen.
And hold on. Let me address this Andy Reid thing. Because Andy Reid was looked at as the winningest coach that would never win a Super Bowl before Patrick Mahomes got him one. Stop that, man.
Hold on. The winningest coach
to never win one.
Yeah.
To never win one.
But still Andy Reid.
They were just contemplating on whether or not they was going to bring him back.
He's still not better than Russell.
You're comparing 8 years to 2. You're comparing 8 years to 2.
I'm compared to 2 years, and he did the same thing. Russell did the same thing.
Russell didn't set records his first 2 years.
He won the Super Bowl in 2 years.
Let me ask you a question.
No.
He wanted. You just talked
Address
about
that.
Pat Mahomes winning the Super Bowl in 2 years. Russell did the same thing, divisional round, Super Bowl, and then went back to the Super Bowl. So if he don't go back to the Super Bowl, Russell is better.
Let me ask you a question. In the Super Bowl, what did Russell have to do in that Super Bowl? Nothing.
He went against the team.
I'm not.
Hold on. You wrong. Because he went against an all-time scoring machine. They broke records.
They got strapped.
Listen to me. Who fought is that?
Excuse me. Can I say something to you? Stop for a minute. I'm glad you said that. Watch this. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Since you want to do that, let's talk about the Super Bowl. The defense scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. The defense scored a safety, and Percy Harvin ran a kickoff back. That's 16 points.
Russell had to chill. All that happened in the first round. He had to chill.
They was going. The game was over.
Yeah, it was. But still,
the game was over.
It wasn't over.
Going into that game.
You can't never say that game is over. You saw what happened to Atlanta. Everybody thought Atlanta game was over when they came back and got blown out. What are you talking about?
Check this out, though.
Can't say no.
Whoa. Did somebody say Reed's offensive mind was never questioned? Nobody said it was. They was questioning on whether when he got knocked out in the first round by the Tennessee Titans, they was questioning on whether they was going to bring him back or not. And Mahomes sitting down again, that shows that was retarded in itself. So look what happened as soon as they got rid of the guy that's sitting on your leg with a cast. Soon they got rid of Alex Smith, they started lighting up things. So don't.
No. They've been lighting up things.
He got knocked out in the first round.
What are you talking about?
You making my point now.
What are you talking about? They was lighting things up with Alex Smith.
Why didn't he win nothing then? Why didn't he win it then?
Alex Smith dropped the ball. Alex Smith quiet because to me personally, overall, Alex Smith had the better team because he had a defense and he couldn't do it. He had Justin Houston, Tamba Ali, Eric Berry. They had a D and they had home field advantage. He quacked. Alex Smith quacked.
So let me ask you something. So they lost their whole defense. Got rid of one man out of another man that won the Super Bowl, but he didn't have nothing to do with it.
They lost 2 men. They didn't have Eric Berry. Listen to me.
So he had nothing to do with it.
The argument is not about whether Pat Mahomes is not good or anything like that. He's in the top 3, but he's not better than Russell.
That's our point, bro. That's our point, bro.
They lost on them, but guess what? People stepped up. Breland stepped out. He had the best year ever.
He did.
Fuller came out there balled out.
Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu is like an Earl Burley.
Came out there and balled.
Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu is like Earl Burley.
Pull up Breland numbers. Pull up Breland numbers and your man numbers.
You had 6 picks. No, he had like 5 or 6 picks.
Pull them up.
We about to.
Look,
what's his name? Chris Breland?
I think y'all I think people getting the misconception here. You just said out your own microphone that Alex Smith had a better team because he had a defense, right? Mm-hmm. So they lost most of the cast on that defense, right? Mm-hmm. And Alex Smith was putting up numbers, but he couldn't get out the first round, right?
No, he got out the first. He had home field. He was in the divisional round a couple times. He had home field advantage.
Well, listen, his last 2 times his last time he was up, he was beating Tennessee Titans, and they came all the way back and put him out in the wild card game.
Yeah,
hey, listen.
Okay.
Facts.
Hey.
So what's the point, though? What's the point?
So they got rid of half the defense and added one man and been a champ.
No. They got a Tyree. I mean, they got all these weapons. Sammy Watkins, they got this offense. They basically put a real live track team on the offense and with a dude that got a bazooka for an arm.
Can he play or no?
He can play.
Is he good?
Yes.
Is he great?
Hey, Brashad put up some great numbers.
That's to be continued.
Give me the numbers. Give me the numbers.
48 tackles, 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions?
Yeah.
All right, move on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
But before that, that's the highest he got. He been averaging 2 a year.
You said balled out. 2 interceptions.
He haven't dropped off.
He had a solid year.
And he got a
man had a solid year.
He said balled out. The statement the man made was balled out. He said balled out. He didn't say he had a solid year. He said balled out. Now make your mind up. Did he ball out or did he have a solid year? Which one is it? Get it together.
Hold on.
Get it together. Which one is it? Solid or balled out? Give it to me.
And he had a pick in the Super Bowl.
Are you serious? Did you see that pick?
Oh, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's go to Kendall. Let's go to Fuller.
Come on. Give me some earth-shattering numbers. That was balling.
So is Russell not the best quarterback?
The best quarterback in the league is Patrick Mahomes. Paperwork say that. The paperwork say that.
No, it doesn't.
The best quarterback.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Is Russell up there? Yes, but it's the best quarterback right now.
How's the paperwork say that? How's the paper? Just because he got more yards, he throw it 50 times.
He got league MVP and a Super MVP in 2 years.
Yeah.
Super Bowl
and
MVP.
they keep screwing Russell on the MVP.
So the year Mahomes won it, was he not supposed to get it?
Who Mahomes?
Was he not supposed to get the MVP?
No, he was supposed to get it, but Russell killed that year too.
Who was supposed to be the MVP? Is what I asked you.
Yeah, Mahomes got it.
Okay, all right then.
Hey, Kendall Fuller been balling out since he been with KC.
But everything outside of winning the MVP, Russell had done.
Hey, he had 82.
Outside of
82 interceptions.
2 interceptions, 82 tackles?
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. Now let me ask you something. Now he's a corner, right? He's a corner, right?
He plays safety.
He plays safety?
Yeah.
And he got 82 tackles.
For KC.
Listen to what you're saying.
But they played him in the box a lot.
Listen to what you're saying to me, bro. How good is your defense if your safety got that many tackles? How good is your defense?
They play him in the box.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the defense as a whole. How good is your defense if your safety got that many tackles?
There goes. We got an error here. What? He said Pat Mahomes been in the league 3 years.
He started his first year. He didn't start. I say
3 years. He still played a couple. He played a couple games.
He played the last game of the season.
Yeah, he did. So okay, he did.
He played the last game of the season.
You're right. But 3 years.
Yeah.
Russell still got a better resume.
He didn't start his first year. Now, let me ask you something. A player that good, should he have started his first year?
That's another thing. So I dare you say so. Tyrone had 75. He plays kamikaze. So you can't say nothing about Tyrann Mathieu. That dude all over the field. What are you talking about? Like Palomalu. He was all over the field. It's safeties in the league that's gonna have a lot of chances.
Does he play like Palomalu? Does he play in a system like Palomalu?
Tyrann Mathieu plays just like Palomalu.
Bro, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I ain't say he was Palomalu.
That's what I'm saying to you is this. Let's be honest.
No, he had 4 interceptions last year. He took one to the house. 70 yards.
I think you're missing my point.
What we talking about?
Kansas City has never, ever since Tom Ali and all them boys left, they haven't had no top-notch defense. It's nowhere comparable and nowhere near. And even when all of them there, which defense are we comparing that defense to the Legion of Boom and them?
Who?
No, anything that Kansas City had to them. So exactly,
they was good though,
but they're not that. They're not that. They're not. I mean, the Legion of Boom could have been legendary, bro. It could have been legendary if that one. Let's think about this. If that man would have handed that ball to beast mode and not threw that pass, we would be holding a whole nother conversation about that team.
Yeah.
Once that happened, you know that killed everything, that whole relationship with the Legion of Boom.
Hey.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, regardless.
What's your point,
though? What's your point? The point is, we're not talking about the ball. We're talking about who the best quarterback.
2019.
Who?
Kansas City.
They did?
Listen.
No, they wasn't.
Points per game, 7th.
Go ahead.
8th in percentage completions. What they under 10? Everything under 10. 2019. Top defense. What you talking about?
Bro, I don't know.
Top 10 defense. Hey. It's right here.
And Russell Wilson had a better
top
season
10.
Statistically.
What you talking about, bro?
He had a what?
He had better season for our stats.
When?
The last year.
He sat 6 games. He did not play for 6 weeks.
Kansas City Chiefs has a legitimate top 10 defense.
When did they get that, bro? Because the year before that they was in the 20s. So don't do that.
They played better this year. So they damn sure stepped up down the stretch.
Hold on, let's see something here. Cause I'm not buying what your man selling me. I'm not buying what he's selling me. Okay, now hold on, bro. What are you talking about? See, this is last year's defensive stats in front of my face right now. What are you talking about?
It's right there.
Wait there.
It's right there.
Okay, watch this.
7th.
Watch this.
Points per game.
This is official ESPN right here. So watch this. New England was number 1. San Francisco was number 2. Buffalo was number 3. Baltimore was number 4.
I got that.
Pittsburgh was number 5. The Chargers was number 6. The Jets was number 7. Chicago was number 8. Dallas was number 9. Philly was number 10. New Orleans was number 11. Denver was 12. The Rams was 13. Minnesota was 14. Tampa Bay was 15. The Coast was 17. So They 18th. What are you talking about?
I'm reading what they said. Top
This
10.
is ESPN.
What they got? What they got them on there?
18th. And let's go the year before that, since you want
18. We know. Come on. We know. 18. They was like
right.
22nd.
And what that say right there? Just tell me what that say for 2018. What would they rank?
22nd.
No.
Second to last.
Thank you. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen.
But what does that have to do?
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Kansas City.
We're moving on.
And Seattle.
We're moving on, bro. We're moving on. You missed that. Don't worry about it. We're moving on. The next topic is the NBA season. It's about to get kicked back going. They about to get out. They about to get busy in the bubble. My question for the floor is this: does this year's championship MVP have an asterisk beside it since they had such a layoff and we don't really know what players gonna look like when they come back? Or do you look at this as legit?
Of course.
Hold on. What happened? Hold on. What? What you say? What you say?
They about to cut. They about to get started playing basketball in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Does this year, with the time being off and everything on, and they had to cut down the season and they had to, like sort of put like a mini playoffs together? Do this season like have an asterisk beside it, or we gonna say this is a legit champion?
Of course.
If all the stars come back, yeah. If they don't,
all of them not coming back for real.
Well, it's not legit.
And it's not all the. I mean,
I don't think it's legit. Yeah, I don't think it's legit.
The whole season.
We might see somebody that we never thought that'll have a chip win this trade.
Yeah.
So hold on. So the only way we say it's legit if one of the top dogs win?
No. It's still a wash.
Yeah.
It's still a wash.
What are you talking about?
It's still a wash.
We might really see a team that we in the rebuilding phase win a chip.
And who's to say they might even finish it?
Hey.
They might not even finish it. They might start it and everything get closed down. They might not even finish it.
All right, hold on. Let me say something to this one point. All right, bro. There's finally something we can agree on. I'm tired of fussing with you. But yeah, regular season awards, I think are legit. I don't know about the bubble games either.
You can't say the regular season awards are legit because they only played a.
You gotta put. They play 82 games by now. At this point in the season, you know who MVP.
Whole season,
bro. Listen, man. It's only two people we argue for MVP. It's either the Greek Freak or LeBron. Stop the nonsense. Who you pick as the MVP? Is it the Greek Freak or LeBron?
Everything's a wash to me.
Wait a minute. Who else did you have in the MVP race? MVP race, other than the Greek Freak or LeBron? Who did you have? Is it somebody else in the race? Harvey, you got something?
Hold on, let me unmute my mic. I had to unmute my mic, man. I mean, I feel like the Lakers are gonna be the strongest team coming out because I feel like we might be able to see some better basketball if everybody can get around this quarantine bubble type thing because everybody should be at full strength. My question is, like, where is KD at this point in time in his rehab and stuff? Like, what is his future predictions? But I'm saying coming out of the bubble, I'm giving it to the Lakers, man, because they got Dwight, they got JaVale, then they got LeBron and AD. So I mean, they got to be the favorite.
Hey, listen, on the KD thing, KD he not coming back until we might see him mid-season next year. Y'all agree?
I agree. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah,
like I said, this whole season is a wash. It ain't worth it.
Yeah,
it ain't worth it for you to even try to come back. Man, let's just. I don't even think they should even have a season for it. Just come again next year. But of course, I want it, but at the same token, just like you say, it's gonna be an asterisk on it. Like it's a wash. It's not the same. Then it ain't gonna be no fans, all of that.
Let me ask you this.
Let me
ask you this. If somebody like Portland win the chip, right?
They're not even gonna be in the playoffs, probably. They're not even gonna be in the playoffs, probably.
I mean, they got a shot.
No. I think they modified everything. So I don't even think Portland has a shot to even make it.
No, they do.
They still do?
They do, because everybody's playing an 8-game season first.
So listen.
And people's seeds are going to get switched up depending on how you do in this 8 games.
So say somebody like Portland or the Wizards win this trade. Hear me out. Is this a fluke championship? Will that be a championship
Yes.
Then everybody gonna be like, that's not a real joint.
Yes.
So they shouldn't have no parade or nothing.
Watch this.
No
Wait a
parade.
minute. I
No Zoom parade.
the nerve of you guys.
No.
You know what? The nerve of you guys. Hold on. The nerve of you guys. The two dudes in here who claim a strike season as a Super Bowl, but you gonna tell these people they season don't count.
Hold
the
on,
nerve
what?
of you dudes.
A what?
A strike season. You count? Don't you count that chip? You count that chip, right? That
Nope.
strike season.
Nope.
You do count that Super
I
Bowl.
don't.
So you say y'all got 2 Super Bowls or 3?
Who?
As a Redskins fan, do you say y'all got 2 Super Bowls or 3? Can I buy Val?
I mean, it counts far as the numbers. Yeah, it do. But
Do you count that
If-
Super Bowl? Yes or no?
Yeah, I do.
Exactly. So why should they not count?
It's still, but it's still gonna be an asterisk on it.
Is it asterisk by y'all Super Bowl? Is it an asterisk by y'all Super Bowl?
because that was different. That's
Why is it different?
different
It was a
because we're
strike
going
season.
through a pandemic. People are dying. It's serious. That's something that the NFL couldn't get together. That ain't half as serious as this.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not questioning whether you got 3 or not. I asked him if y'all count that season where it was a strike, why these boys can't count this season. Now, what he just said
Come
is valid.
on, man.
Hold on. What he said is valid. He said it's a pandemic and all that. But I'm just saying, if they play, they play.
But 8 games, man. We might have a
8 games in the playoffs.
We might have
everybody's doing. They came up with all this on the fly. They had to come up with something, and everybody.
They didn't do that in the strike seasons. They didn't do that in the strike seasons.
It's still different. We talking about
life and death.
Life and death. Fans can't show up. They in a bubble. Like, it's crazy. Like, man, it's a wash. It's a wash. It's a wash.
That's y'all. Hey, man, you can have that.
But I'm gonna enjoy watching it. I mean, I miss sports. I miss having something to watch on TV, so I'm gonna watch it because of that. But other than that, I really don't care who wins.
Okay, so who you think will win?
I don't think it's.
Oh no! I told you we might see a team that we never thought.
I agree with Ghost.
Will win a chip.
Man. They might let the Bucks win. Up. The Bucks might win. Bucks might win. Who knows? Shit, we just watched Toronto win.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
If Kevin Durant was not hurt, we would not. Toronto wouldn't be biting into that chip.
He got hurt, so we're not gonna do ifs and fifs.
He got hurt.
So, like he said, we just watched Toronto bite into that chip.
They still might have won.
They played 6.
Kevin Durant playing.
You think so?
I mean, Kawhi Leonard is a monster.
Bucks versus Clippers.
That's my guy.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
I mean, pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you who. I mean, before the season got messed up, I'm gonna tell you who my dark horse team I like. I ain't saying he was gonna win it, but I just liked them as a mob. Man, I loved. What's my man name? Silky Youngin. He
John Morant.
No, Boston. What's my man name?
Kemba Walker.
No. What's my
Tatum?
Tatum. Jason. There you go. Jason Tatum. That's my man.
He's a dookie.
I love Jason Tatum.
Everybody.
There you go.
He's a dookie.
You a Duke fan?
Yes.
You a Duke fan?
Yes, sir.
How'd that happen to you?
Dookie.
How'd that happen to you?
Go Duke.
How did you become a Duke fan? How'd that happen? Like, that's crazy, dog.
It's not crazy.
It is crazy, dog.
That's the best.
It is crazy.
Best university in college basketball.
That's crazy, dog.
Best university in college basketball.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Best.
I don't know.
Best.
I mean,
shout out to Coach K.
Up and down.
Shout out to Coach K. Keep doing what you're doing, Coach K.
And Duke. Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, Coach K. I'm with you.
Oh my God! All these Duke fans coming out. Listen.
Hey! Listen. Elton Brand.
They do nothing.
Trajan Langdon.
Trajan Langdon. Why is that always the conversation?
Jason Williams.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that.
Time
I'm
out.
glad you did that.
Jason Williams.
Can we go to the next topic? That's another topic for another day. That's another topic for another day. That's another topic for another day. Let's go to another topic. We're not even going to get into that.
We're not even going to get into that. Hey, look.
We're not even going to get into that.
Wait a minute. Y'all ain't got a boo because I'm glad you did that.
So who are you?
Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, why you don't want to talk about that?
Because it's another topic for another day.
They don't amount to much in the pros, right?
No, I'm not saying that.
Christian Laettner had maybe the greatest college career ever. What did he do in the pros?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. But I mean, who are you? North Carolina?
No.
Because you saying that. I mean, because if you look over the past few years in Duke, everybody is doing something.
Who? Name them.
Zion.
You finally got one right.
Tatum.
Jason Tatum came from there. I like that Jason Tatum, man. I like that Jason Tatum, man. Now you got that. You got that. I like Jason Tatum. I like that.
Kyrie.
Huh? Kyrie, I know that. Okay.
I mean, they got and then
so y'all made up for your
we made up for the past.
You trying to make up for the past?
Yeah, we made up right now. We made up for the past. We made up for the past.
Okay, you made up for the past. Now look, Grant Hill was a dog. I ain't even gonna say that. Grant Hill was a dog. Yeah. I love that Jason Tatum, Kyrie.
And I sure if Jason Williams don't have that
accident, motorcycle, a dog. Hold on. No, you didn't, because you laughed me out when I called Jason Williams.
JJ Redick gonna put in solid years in the NBA.
You laughed me out when I said Jason Williams.
What was we talking? Who was we comparing them to? Don't you, listen,
no. We talking about players that came out of Duke. We had this conversation like 2-3 weeks ago, and he was like, "Dude, get out." He was like, "Let's talk about them boys down the street in Chapel Hill." That's exactly what he said, and he laughed me out when I said Jason Williams.
Oh, hold on. Okay, this was the debate. Okay, the debate we was having is who put out better pro players, North Carolina, the Tar Heels, or the Blue Devils?
No, we didn't. That wasn't a debate.
What was the debate?
That's always debate when somebody brings up North Carolina.
You said sinners. You said the ACC put out better players. You said the ACC put out better players. No, he said the Big East put out better players than the ACC.
Back in the day, I said back in the day.
No, you didn't. You said period.
No, I did not.
No, you said period.
You mixing up conversations.
No, you said the Big East.
You're mixing up conversations.
No,
you're mixing up.
That's the only time we talk about Duke.
You're mixing up conversations. Okay, if you're gonna bring this kind of stuff to the table, especially on the air, bring it up in the context of what we was talking about.
Here you go. Here you go.
On the air,
Here you go. No. Here you go.
Bro, the topic was this. We was talking about Tim Duncan. And I said back in Tim Duncan's day, back in the day, it used to be a time when the Big East and the ACC ran college basketball.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I said, yeah.
And I said, and most of the centers that came from Big East and the ACC went on to have great pro careers.
True.
These are facts.
Yeah.
I agree. That's what we was talking about.
Hold on, but I agreed to that.
Okay.
Because you got to think about Alonzo, Ewing. Of course, I'm going to agree with that. What you talking about?
Duke is another topic. Let's go to the next topic.
Why you don't want to talk about Duke no more? I mean, you listen. You got people in the comment section riding with you. They bringing up.
I know they ride with me because everybody knows what Duke is. I'm sure they ride with me. I'm not about to argue about Duke. Duke is self-explanatory, man.
Hold on. But the only team that could beat any team is two teams that could beat any team Duke ever put out.
Who's that?
The Fab Five, Michigan, or UNLV.
I want this man drug tested. Hold on. Are
you serious?
Duke beat both of them. They beat both of them. You crazy? Are you nuts?
Duke beat both of them.
Duke beat both of them
in the championship.
By the champ. Are you drunk?
Regardless, dog. That squad.
They beat them.
UNLV squad.
They beat
Michigan
them.
Squad.
They beat them.
Regardless, bro. That don't mean. All right.
I just don't want to talk about Duke because our resume and our reputation except for
the dudes in the past that went to the pro.
Except that.
Yeah. That was good. North Carolina put better pro players out.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they had Michael Jordan. That trumps everything.
Rasheed Wallace,
James Worthy, all them back in the day.
Antoine Jameson.
Forget Jameson and Vince Carter and all them. Just that alone, Brad Daugherty, Michael Jordan.
Hey, Julius,
Sam Perkins. Yeah, Kenny Smith, all of them. That Trump. I mean, I get it. But now, lately, Duke has been putting out legitimate pros.
Okay, we got to that point.
All right.
Okay, everybody got their roses now.
Yeah, let's
everybody got. You know what though? Hold on. Let's do this for me. I don't want to go to that one that I got listed on the paper. We got people. Listen,
why not?
We got people commenting right now. Is there any topic y'all want to talk about right now? I'm gonna let them decide. Let the people that's watching decide. What y'all want to talk about next? We got one last topic because I'm getting out of here because I want to see that versus battle tonight between Snoop and DMX and Use Me Line. So y'all want a topic? Bring it up. Give me one more topic. I'm going to see that versus battle. So I'm gonna give you one more topic tonight before we get up out here. What's going on? Y'all don't. I mean, come on. Where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? That man do not want to. You got a little sensitive with that Duke talking, didn't you, bro?
Yeah, man. I don't have to argue, Duke. I'm not gonna argue, Duke. It's so many Duke haters, and I don't understand why haters. I don't know why everybody hate Duke, man.
Young boy going to Howard.
Oh.
Young boy going to Howard. Decline UCLA.
Oh, I would have declined UCLA too.
Why is that?
I mean, UCLA.
UCLA. Russell Westbrook came from UCLA.
That's okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came from UCLA.
Man, we talk about now, man. That's we ain't talking about that.
Hold on, didn't one of the big baller?
Ballon, yeah, but he's a bum. He's a bum. He gotta fix his shot first.
So what's the topic?
He talking about the top NBA prospect that's going to a black HBAC.
Yeah,
what about him?
He nice.
I mean, okay, listen. This is clearly somebody that, for the cause, he probably picked Howard. You know what I'm saying? And let's just hope. Listen, as a coach, I'm glad that's a beautiful topic. This is something that we need to touch on anyway. As a coach, everybody here need to rally behind that man and make sure he get the support he need. And if he's going to do that for the culture, you know what I'm saying? If this is somebody that could have ascended to a much bigger college, but he chose to stay home, then we need to make sure as a coach we rally behind that man to support him if he's on that billing.
Hey, guess what? Hey, that Howard Stadium gonna be sold out every game.
It need to be. To be. And we need to support that.
Yeah.
As a culture.
I agree.
And while we on that, listen, let me say this to y'all. Let me say this to everybody. We're gonna switch the note because that right there says it all, because a lot of people feel that decision would probably hurt him because he didn't go to a larger college. But listen, bro. How many people you seen go big time in the pro from Howard?
But bro, he the top prospect and he's going to kill.
That's why we gotta support him.
I know, but regardless of
that's why we gotta support him.
They gonna be watching him regardless. It don't. So what are you talking about?
It don't matter when
you're a top prospect. It don't matter where you go.
Experts, I'm giving you what the experts are saying, young man. The experts and people that came for this thing are all saying this is a bad move. A lot of us are going to applaud him. What I'm saying is this. The culture, need to rally behind that young man. They need to rally behind that young man. Listen, all y'all dudes that do clubs and shows, y'all see that man coming the door, you put him out. You put him out. Everybody that's with him, you put him out. You send him back to the bird. He don't get no drinks. He don't get no blunts. Don't send him no girls. Y'all just make sure this man keep his head in the books and play that game. Facts.
He gonna make it regardless. I haven't even checked. I haven't even checked him out yet to see what type of game he got, but I heard he had some games.
Hey, I think everything.
He's gonna make it.
What I'm saying,
he's gonna make it regardless because he's 7 foot,
and he could dribble.
Listen,
everything.
Check this out.
So they gonna pick him up regardless.
He could go to Tupelo, Mississippi.
Check this out.
Hey, go block the basket. They gonna pick him up regardless.
Hey, dog, he's nice.
I get y'all.
He going top 10.
Listen, check this out. What I'm saying to y'all is this: what he could do, if this works, right, and it could change the culture forever. So support this man in every which way we possibly can. Listen to me, man.
You talking about
support
players coming from smaller schools like that, black schools
that. This what he's doing right now to change the culture forever. It can. And we need to follow behind that. While we on this topic, before we get out of here, let me stay here. Listen, the local fighters, just like we want y'all to support this guy. The local fighters in our areas, in all areas, need y'all support.
They do.
It's sad that when fighters come here from other places, the stands is filled with all of their fans and not the fans from here, bro. I've witnessed it too many times. Every time we go on the road and we go to other arenas, we go to other states, all them people fans are from their town is there. The only place it don't happen is here. And that's a fact. It's sad that we got a major fight out here like Gary Russell, but we can't get the big fights because we don't support him. That got to stop. For real.
True.
And don't just support him by saying, that's my man. Buy a ticket. And if you can't buy a ticket, buy somebody help people buy tickets. Buy the tickets, man. When that man do a fight in this area, they need to be sold out.
He ain't the only fighter in DC.
We understand.
All of them.
That's fact.
Support all the DMV fighters, man. Whether people know it or not, DC is the mecca of boxing right now. We got all the up and coming prospects coming. The ones that y'all know about and the ones that y'all don't know about that's coming. The storm is brewing. You're gonna see a lot more DC fighters coming.
But
So
they need your
support
support.
them.
They need your support. Just like I want y'all to support this young man. Like I said, man, look, man, I'm buying the dude jersey. I'm buying the dude shoes. We're gonna support him. But when it comes down to the area,
You talking about
the dude that's going to Howard.
You talking about Gaskins?
Yeah, we're gonna support him. Support him
Redskins.
every which way we can. Support him every which way we can.
Support the Redskins' new name too, Red Wolves.
I like the Chicken Hawks. I like the Chicken Hawks.
You don't want us to be called the Chicken Hawks. If
the
y'all
Chicken
lose to the Chicken Hawks,
you're getting swept. You're getting
Goodness.
swept. You're getting swept. All right, any last remarks from anybody? Because I'm going home watch this versus battle.
Man.
Havo, close. Tell the people who y'all, where you at, and
What it do, baby? Welcome to it one more again. We're broadcasting live from the Black Eye Media Room. This is Harvo, aka Harvey4172 on Instagram. I'm sitting over in the studio right now. The studio is 24/8. They over in the Black Eye Media Room. We do the Hole in the Wall podcast. We do Team Lonely Child Boxing podcast, and we're doing this new podcast right now. Y'all tune in for our next episodes. Yeah, one time for the Harvey4172 signing off.
Ghost 9/11. You don't stop that Bama stuff, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I don't know what he's doing.
Mr. Wilson, you are the best quarterback in the NFL. Let you know that. You're my quarterback. In the words of T.O., that's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback. I've been riding with Mr. Wilson since Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Man, that's my quarterback, man. My quarterback. Let's get another ring so we can put all that Pat Holmes, Lamar Jackson. Come on, Russ.
Nah, he's special.
Come on,
too,
Russ.
Man.
Come on, Russ.
He's special. You had your turn. You had your turn. Hey, I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes and I'm rolling with Zeke. But this is your man, aka the Apostle, and we also got the Team Lonely Child Boxing program that we do on Mondays. You can also get us. You can also get support the mission with the Lonely Gear. With www.lonelymerch.com and also the aka the Apostle, we got www.itiswrittenforever.com, baby. We got t-shirts on deck. We got that's what we're doing right now. Follow me on Instagram, Team Lonely Child or aka the Apostle. Same thing on Facebook, man. We out of here, man. Y'all catch that versus battle tonight. Catch that versus battle tonight, baby.